Hi Internet, happy Friday everybody. I'm John Appleseed. Welcome to Stop and Think Puzzles for today. Let's take a look at today's New York Times crossword puzzle. Posted on May 31st, a Friday puzzle, so the difficult end of the week. The constructor is Aidan DeShong and the editor is Joe Fagliano. I had quite a bit of trouble with last week's Friday puzzle and the Thursday puzzle as far as that goes, so let's hope I do better today. One across, one might read, select all images with bicycles. Those are those little things that you do to prove you're not a robot. I think that's called a CAPTCHA. So what is one down? They might be lost. Don't know. Two down, titular elementary school. On TV, Abbott Elementary is a show shown up in the puzzle a couple times, which is mostly how I know it. Three down, go for. Don't know. Four down, dessert that rarely lives up to its name. A tart that is rarely tart because it's sweet. I'm not sure. Five down, boxer's target. The chin. Could be. A jab to the chin. Six down, reason to turn on headlights. Haze. You wouldn't turn on your headlights in the haze, though, because it would reflect back at you. I'm not sure. Seven down, oi, what a mess. Oi is a hint. This may be a Yiddish word. I don't know. 14 across, name meaning father of many. I think Abraham from the book of Genesis. Yeah, that's what that means. 17 across, disrupt with technology as an existing industry. Isn't that disrupt? 19 down, lack of an edge. Don't know. 22 across, it ends in septembre, spelled the French way, so a clue this will be a French word. French word for summer is été, which ends in summer, or in September, so I think that fits. 26 across, things on a golf bag. Don't know. They might be lost causes. Yeah. And three down, go for. Could this be straps on a golf bag? Go for, prefer. I go for chocolate marshmallow ice cream. I prefer chocolate ice cream. Okay. UBE, Uber. Uberify? Is that something from business? Lack of an edge, I guess, could be softness. Let's try Uber eyes. I guess you might turn on headlights in a haze. Oi, what a mess. Okay. I don't think that's a Yiddish word. I guess tart for the dessert that is usually sweet, not tart. And Uber eyes. I haven't heard that word used at all, let alone in that context. I would say, disrupt is what I usually see in business-related articles. I think that fits. Okay, so I think we got that corner done. I'm happy with all those. 8 across, make more fun and addictive in a way. This could be gamify, which is a common thing people are doing nowadays with routine tasks. 8 down, Mars, but not Venus. Mars was god of war, but Venus would be a goddess. I think that's what that is getting at. Mars is a god, Venus is a goddess. 9 down, blank Holmes, founder of the website Jezebel. Don't know. 10 down, fast break. Don't know. 11 down, colon. In syllogism tests, that colon is used to mean is to. Something is X is to Y as Z is to A, whatever it is. Okay, 12 down, hankering, slangily. I've got a hankering. I don't know. 13 down, you betcha. Yes sirree, maybe. 15 across, babies snap out of them. I guess you could snap a onesie on or off of a baby, or into or out of the onesie. 18 across, genealogist's tool. Don't know. 21 across, the Tempest King. Is it Oberon, no, that's Midsummer Night's Dream. I don't know. 9 down, blank Holmes. Fast break. You break a fast by eating. Is it mess, like the mess hall? I think that's kind of multiple leaps of knowledge there. Fixin', no. And 16 down, one's dealing with joint inflammation. Don't know that. If I looked at 18 across, that's the genealogist's tool. I think that's going to be data or... Okay, what's 23 across? If I can click my way there. One blank, one sec. Like 1 second, just 1 second. I'll be right with you kind of thing. Let's try straps for things on a golf bag. I think that fits. 27 down. Multinational supermarket chain based in Germany. I think that's Aldi. 28 down, rings. Peels, like the bell, like the peel of a bell, the ring of a bell. 29 down, throat ailment, could be strep, I think. It might raise a flap. A letter opener, like the flap on an envelope. Does that fit? It does fit. Okay, let's try peels for a bell ringing. From the way that I feel when that bell starts to peal, I could swear I was falling in love. Went flying for 42 across, could be sped. And 35 down, beat. Tempo, no. 20 down, like many opera lovers. Don't know. 24 down, angels we have heard on high. Sweetly singing o'er the plain. That's a Christmas Carol. The only NFL team to win championships while representing 3 different cities. The Rams move around quite a bit, it seems. Let's try that. I don't really follow football that closely, but yeah. So every time I hear about the Rams, they're in a new city. Los Angeles, where else were they? I don't know. Like many opera lovers. No, 31 down, prized mushroom. Oh, this is dancing around on the edge of my brain. Is it morel? Is that a kind of mushroom? What slash can mean? Don't know. 36 down, Tolkien creatures with the beginning E. Maybe that, well, that could be elves. He would say elves, wouldn't he? I was going to say ents, and then suddenly elf jumped into my brain. Let's try ents. 43 across, musical, originally released as a French concept album for short. Oh, this is Les Miserables. Is it like that? That's usually how people refer to it for short, Les Mis, with a Z. Stroke, space. I don't know what that slash is what that could be. 37 across, Clementine lookalikes. Mandarin oranges. I don't know the difference between a mandarin orange and a clementine. I thought they were just synonymous and regional names for it. Maybe there is a difference, but they look the same, I guess. 40 across, heads up in a review. A heads up. Spoiler alert. If you were reviewing something you were going to discuss a spoiler, maybe you would give a spoiler alert as a heads up. Okay, I think that fits. So spare. Slash can mean spare. Oh, is that like from bowling notation, maybe? It's been a long time since I've bowled. Christmas Carol, yeah, 35 down, beat. I'm beat. I'm tired. Okay, that wasn't the sense I was thinking of. Opera lovers are serenaders. Serenade. Opera lovers. Serenaded. They get serenaded at the opera? I'm not sure about that. Oh, no, there's this scene in an opera where a lover is serenaded on stage in the context of the piece. Okay, that fits. 48 across, wet blanket. Dew is a wet blanket on the grass in the morning. I think that's what that means. Okay. 37 down, built-in Windows application with a palette logo familiarly. Okay, I was wondering how MS was going to fit here, but if it's Microsoft something, MS Paint, maybe? I think that would have a palette logo. 38 down, opening, aperture. Yeah, that seems to fit. 39 down, nuh-uh, no way. What's 41 across? Designer of Dallas's Meyerson Symphony Center. I.M. Pei is an architect I've heard of. I don't know that he necessarily designed that place, but let's try it with the letters we've got. Pricey Oils. Don't know that. 51 across, curious. Curious it is, said Yoda. I don't know. Sisters are part of it. Maybe a nunnery. Get thee to a nunnery? Yeah. 62 across, ticket issuer. A traffic cop. Oh, gee, we don't have another rebus, do we? Nuh-uh. No, it isn't. Pricey oils. Oil paintings would be art. Okay, yeah. That did not click. No, it ain't. No, it's not. Yeah, okay, that fits. Curious. It's odd. Ticket issuer. They'll knock you out for 64 across. I guess that could be ethers. No, we don't use ether as an anesthetic anymore, do we? I mean, doctors, not we. I know. That could be OO, a nun, sick, and 54 down, active type. That could be doer or goer. Sisters are part of it. Is there some other word for nunnery? Convent, but that begins with nun? A state trooper maybe could issue a ticket. 60 down, hospital staffers, doctors. Is it nunhood? This could be OO. I know it. OO, call on me. I'm asking you with my brain. Sick, dope. Yeah. So it's odd for curious, 51 across. A doer is an active type, I guess, and nunhood for what sisters are a part of it. Okay, that's an odd word, but I think that fits. Okay, 60 down, hospital staffers could be doctors, DRS. Okay, so that all seems to fit. Should we go back up to the top right corner or stay down here? Let's stay down here. 55 across, search through a trove of digital information. Don't know. 49 down, the female flying group in World War II. I think the Women's Army Air Forces. I think that's what they were called. 56 down, loyalist during the American Revolution. That could be a Tory. 57 down, so true. Don't know. 58 down, pub pal. A mate. 44 down, certain padded container. A mailing envelope is too long. 45 down, segment of a game of horseshoes. Don't know that. And 46 down, good at the game operation, perhaps. Does it begin with a Z or an S? 50 across, itty bitty skitterer. What's skitters? I don't know. 55 across. That's the search through a trove to... No. The Horn of Africa. That's Somalia. Okay. Somalia is that bit of Africa that juts out on the east coast. 63 across, start of a hypothetical. Hypothetical. Start of a hypothetical. Suppose. What might cause 1 + 1 is greater than 2? Don't know. Boy, this corner is not clicking for me. If you search through a trove of digital information, you are searching. You are so true. Amen. Might be something you might say if you agree strongly with the statement. Amen, brother. Okay. Pub pal. Let's try mate. Oi, mate. Can I borrow you a point? Sorry. To... It still does not click. Huh. Pretend? Pretend I know what I'm doing when I solve these puzzles. Pretend... were they called wasps? Well, I don't remember ever reading that. Synergy? I guess synergy is when the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. So in that sense, 1 + 1 is greater than 2. A mailer. Okay, yeah, a mailing envelope could also be called a mailer. Segment of a game of horseshoes. An inning. Are they called innings? Could be. And steady. Keep your hand steady. Okay, let's try Les Mis with an S. Do ants skitter? I think of skitter as like making that noise on a floor. I guess that fits. Okay, so data mine. I knew this was a D, didn't I? Because the lover is serenaded. Okay, to data mine, to mine data, search through a trove of digital information. Okay, I don't know why I had an S there. Steady, inning, mailer, mate, amen, Tory, and wasps. Somalia pretends. Okay, those all seem to fit. Okay, I'm happy with that corner of the puzzle. All right, let's see if we can finish it off here. 18 across, genealogist's tool. Am I confident about this D? God. Mars is God, but Venus is a goddess. Okay. So, a database. What else would it be? King. The characters in The Tempest. Caliban. Fast break. I think that's fast in the sense of to go without food, and then you break it by eating. Breakfast. Hence the name, breakfast. Hankering. It's going to end in ing, I think. Seething feeling could be ire for 33 across. One's dealing with joint inflammation. Is joint a pun on prison or marijuana or something? I don't know. You betcha. Let's try yes siree. How do we spell it? With 2 S's and an I. Yes siree. A DNA test. Might be a tool for a genealogist. Stoners? Maybe it is a pun on marijuana. If this were an O. King. I've got a... If this were an N. One repeated informal term for supper. That could be din, yeah. All right, let's try stoners. Joint inflammation. Why is it inflammation? Because the joint is lit, the cigarette is lit, they're smoking it? Okay. Fielding? A hankering, a... That doesn't click. I've got a hankering is a desire, a craving for something. What letter would go in here? Fast break. Meat? It's going to be Anne or Anna. A meal. Okay, you would break your fast by having a meal. Alonso? Fiending. What is a fiending? What have I got wrong here? Gamify. Could that be anything else? Onesies. You snap babies in and out of onesies. DNA test seems to fit. I don't remember King Alonso from The Tempest, but it could be Din, Ire, letter opener, Mandarin oranges. Okay, well, I'm going to try fiending. Not a word I have ever heard before. If I saw it in writing, I would assume it meant, to act like a fiend, to be kind of devious and evil, hankering. All right, well, so that was tough. I don't feel too bad about struggling with that because that's not, maybe that's a common word somewhere else, but not one that I've ever come across. Gamify, I was pretty confident about all these. Okay, so I did manage to solve it. I'm going to have to look up fiending and figure out what context that is used in. Uber eyes, also not something I've ever seen before, but I guess I kind of figure out from the context what Uber did to the taxicab industry is disrupted with technology. So that does fit. Nunhood instead of nunnery was very difficult. And for some reason, I struggled so much with serenade, serenader. I did figure out it was serenaded. The lovers in an opera, one of the lovers might be serenaded by another lover. But for some reason, I didn't change this to a D. And that really messed me up trying to figure out what data mine could be. I'm also pretty sure about wafts instead of wasps. I'll have to look that up as well. Okay, well, that was a good puzzle. I did manage to solve it, so I guess my ego is restored. And in 20 minutes and 12 seconds, that's not too bad. I think around 20 minutes for a Friday puzzle is pretty good for me. Actually, anything under 30 minutes I'm happy with for a Friday puzzle. All right, that was a good way to spend a half hour or so. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.